So I say forget about New Year's resolutions for this year, for 2023. Because in 2023, in the Gratitude Slam and the Life on Your Terms Academy, we're not focusing on resolutions. We're going to focus on transformations. Look, data shows year after year, less than 80% of resolutions are not achieved. And there's a lot of different psychology to why that is, but why don't we just go, whoa, let's take that heavy lift off of ourselves and go, I don't want to find myself in that 80%. And let's focus on the transformation that's necessary for us to attain not just the resolutions, but all of our life's dreams. If you've already set a resolution, chances are you might have already fallen down on them a little. And that's okay, because that's part of life, is falling down. But if you've already sort of slipped out of going for that resolution, might be the best thing that's already happened. Because you know what? Let's do our little reminder. Let's do a little public service announcement here. Life is messy. And I don't know a way out of that, and I'm a coach. Right? We're always going to make mistakes. We're always going to have problems. In fact, the gratitude practices that we do on a regular basis together are about honoring the imperfect, about honoring the falling down and going, yeah, I'm going for it. Not, I didn't do it, right? So I want to give ourselves that space in 2023 for transformational practices. Because transformational practices are all about, I want to evolve. I want to go from here to there. I want to evolve. So let's make 2023 the year of transformation. And as a reminder, so much belief about personal development and growth is about let's add some layers, let's add more on. No. True personal transformation is about removing who we are not. So here's what I want to do to solve our New Year's resolutions of the past into our New Year's transformations of the present and the future. Focus on 3 transformational practices in 2023 that if you really paid attention to them regularly, everything in your life would start to shift. Because the reason we're not hitting a lot of our goals and our resolutions is because of something lying deeper. And those are the things we can transform. So I want to give an example of my 3 transformation practices for 2023 that I'm going to focus on. And they sound a little ambiguous, and they're meant to be. So one is a discipline towards structure. That's a transformation I want to make, is that I bring more structure into my life. Because if I bring more structure in my life, imagine how everything I touch would start to evolve. Also, I'm going to bring a transformation of discernment of yes. Meaning, I am going to increase my level of discernment around what I say yes to. And I'm also going to make a commitment to living in a beautiful state. I want to thank Coach Rebecca on that one. So a commitment to living in a beautiful state. So if you take notice, for me to achieve those practices, for me to practice those levels of transformation, I have to remove things that no longer serve me, that are not who I wish to be or want to show up as. And so to give quick examples on that, the discipline towards structure, I'm going to have to remove my unwillingness to follow structure. For my discernment of yes, I'm going to have to remove people pleasing. That's not who I am. So that I can say no, so that in order for me to say no to something, I'm saying yes to something else. And for me to commit to a beautiful state, I have to remove the ignorance around my feelings. I have to go, I don't feel good right now. Or that doesn't feel right. Because it's really easy to ignore them. So notice I have to remove things from my life to access those. And guess what? I am going to fall. I am going to fail. I am going to falter. Because life is imperfect. Life is messy. And I'm walking into 2023 knowing, hey, like a yoga practice, if I go into tree pose, I'm going to fall down. I know my 3 areas of focus, my 3 yoga moves of personal transformation, I'm going to fall down. And so I'm taking the pressure off myself to go, I did it. I fell down, right? And so, by the way, here's some additional examples that I just want to give you so that as you think of your own personal transformation commitments you want to make, right? Focusing on decision making, welcoming the imperfect, living a lifestyle of gratitude. My question, the thing that I want you to think on is, what is it that gets in the way of you getting to a higher vibration, getting you to an expanded place, getting you connected more to your creator, to source energy, getting you to a place of pursuing your dreams? And what habits, if you practice those habits, that when you practice them and turn them into a regularity in your life, you will transform the way you're showing up, and those dreams will just happen. They will come to fruition because you've removed things that were getting in the way. You've removed who you're not. Look, as humans, we have the capacity to evolve. That's the gift of being human. We are creatures of journey by nature. We are designed to grow. And at the end of 2023, when somebody says to you, you've changed, I pray that you say, well, I hope so. I did the work. So remove who you are not. Remove who you are not by allowing the transformation practices to become your new light. These are the things that I'm going to be guided by this year. They'll help you guide your decisions. So here's what I want you to do. Pick 3. They don't need to be perfect. They don't need to be perfect. Pick 3 transformation practices that you want to make part of 2023. And then 2, choose your self-reflective practice. Are you going to journal? Are you going to pick a buddy to check in with once a week? Or are you going to join Life on Your Terms, either the Foundation Self-Led Program or live, and bring your transformational commitments into there? Because that's why I created that program. You deserve inner peace and fulfillment. And removing who you are not is the number one path that I'm aware of to get to all of those dreams, goals, higher vibrations, expansion, getting closer to your spirituality than I've ever experienced in my life. And I wish the same for you. So I'm wishing for you a wildly productive and transformational 2023.